Hello guys, this is Paulo Breach, your Pinoy nurse here in Singapore. So finally, I'm going to watch this podcast, this video of me and collaboration with People360 in Singapore. So Mr. Jordes Kit interview me. Mr. Jordes Kit is the CEO of People360, and we talk about the life of being a foreign nurse here in Singapore. And I'm the foreign nurse, okay? But before we start this reaction video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. And also don't forget to subscribe their channel in YouTube. And this is their Facebook page. And as far as I know, they have Instagram and TikTok as well. And this is their website. Yep, this is Mr. Jordan's Kit. So now, it's time for me to watch this podcast. Okay? So probably this content I will divide it in my either 2 or 3 videos because it's the podcast quite long. So if you want to really finish the video, just visit the video that I uploaded in their YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm going to play it now. Okay, but before that, I want to make my face smaller. Okay, so got disclaimer.
Hi, my name is Jonesh, the founder of People360, a specialist healthcare recruitment agency bridging international healthcare talents in Singapore. Today we have a special guest, none other than Paulo Bridge, a Filipino nurse who has been working in Singapore for the past 14 years. He's also a YouTube sensation with his own channel, Paulo Bridge, engaging and educating international nurses.
Okay, not so YouTube sensation, but okay lah. Thank you, Mr. Jordes. But actually, my followers not so much. But yeah, thank you.
During this interview, we hope to get behind the lenses of a foreign nurse working in Singapore, unraveling his journey. Hey, Paulo, how are you doing?
Hi, good morning. So, yes, my name is Paulo Bridge, your Pinoy nurse here in Singapore.
I'm really glad to have you here today with us to share your journey.
Thank you for having me.
I think I met you in 2022 when I came across your YouTube channel. You know, the first thing I found was, this guy is so entertaining, right? And at the same time, I think it was what caught my eye was that you were educating content for international nurses, and I really saw the value in that because I'm a recruitment agency. I was like interested, like how can I collaborate with Paulo, right? And also understand like why are you doing this? Like so, like how's your YouTube channel coming along?
Now I post less, so definitely later I'll tell you what's the reason why I post less. But I still receiving some comments, I mean asking how to work in Singapore, how to become a nurse. So yes, so having said that, that's the reason why sometimes I still give them new ideas, good other infos.
But what motivated you to start this YouTube channel?
What motivates me? I mean, if I try to remind during COVID, actually this is during COVID because COVID time what to do? I mean like working, I mean go to hospital, after that go home, you're stuck at home. So I've decided to go, I decided to do this YouTube and also since I like to talk, I like to share my info. So that's the reason why I started this YouTube content.
Okay, just to add on also, because I have a friend, Miss Janet Pera. I think she's in US already. She also encouraged me to do YouTube that time lang. So it's a part of why I started doing YouTube channel. And to add on also is because of the COVID, like what I said earlier in the video. Because that time nothing to do already lah. Because we just work, then go back home. Because you totally cannot go out, cannot even go overseas because we're stuck up in Singapore that time.
Come, let's get into the interesting stuff. So, what made you choose nursing? Like, Paulo, why did you join nursing and not banking?
Of course, the banking. I'm not good in maths. Okay, so basically I don't like being a nurse. I wanted to be an accountant, but my math is not so good. And I wanted to be an architect, but I don't know how to draw. So I had my parents choose this course for me. So the reason being is because it's quite in demand in overseas. I mean Filipinos, we wanted to go US to become a nurse. So yes, I grabbed the job. Okay, I just started the course. Then eventually I started to love nursing. Whenever I see my patient, appreciate what I'm doing. And I think that's the reason why I managed to stay in the nursing career. Because it's really nice to see, like, if you see them, if they improve, and if you see them, they appreciate what you're doing to them.
So your parents chose nursing for you, not you?
Yeah, not me, totally not me. Just being...
This one, just to add on also, because, nursing is really very stable. Like, it's difficult to lose a job because it's always in demand. So just to add on, so that's the reason why also it's quite a secure job.
It's not me.
So because thank your parents, huh?
Yeah, thankful. Thank you.
So how many years?
Actually, to add on also, it's not my parents. Yeah, it's my mom and my cousin also, Ate Ann. Ate Ann, she's the one who tell me to take nursing. If she's watching, I'm not sure if she's watching. Yeah, she also encouraged me to take nursing because she's a medical technologist that time. That's what I remember.
You working in Philippines before you started to explore to go abroad?
How many years? Not even years, months. Like after my graduation, I managed to get my license as a nurse in the Philippines. Then that time, 14 years ago, is the demand of nurses in Singapore is, I mean in Philippines, it's quite a lot. To the point that we need to pay the hospital to have an experience.
Wow.
So that time we call it volunteer nurse because there's really a lot of nurses in the Philippines like wanted to go overseas, but however for us to go overseas we need to have work experience. So this hospital, I'm not sure lah, so like they cannot hire so much also, so end up we are being hired free to get experience, so we don't have salary at all. We work there for free to get the work certificate. So this work certificate, the experience that we had, if we have plans to go overseas, we can use it. So that's the time lah.
That's what we call volunteer nurse. Because we cannot go overseas if we don't have experience. So so I cannot tahan. I mean, I cannot tolerate this thing. Like for 6 months, I'm working for this institution and I'm paying them. So my mom told me like, just try to go overseas. So I have cousin here in Singapore at that time, so I tried.
Was it expensive to study nursing in the Philippines? Because of the high demand?
Not that. I mean, it's not that expensive. It's not that expensive, but it's quite demand. The course is demand because of like what I said earlier. I mean, like we all wanted to go US, something like that.
So it's a so nursing is a passport
to go
abroad. And that is why a lot of Filipinos
Filipinos
are doing nursing because of the passport.
Yes.
What?
To add on also, I think it's because we're being colonized by US before, and they, as far as I know, this is what the history that we've been trained to be nurse lah. I've watched a video lah, so that's why our nursing is aligned in US.
Motivated you to leave Philippines?
Yeah, like my driving force, like what I said, like since I do the volunteering nurse, I'm not earning at all, zero. So I need money since I graduated already. So I need to support my family, parents. So that's the reason why I decided to go Singapore. And luckily, my cousin is here. I had a place to stay while I'm trying to find a job.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is she still in Singapore?
Oh no, she migrated in Canada. So I'm the only one here.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah. So tell me, like you have been in Singapore for the past 14 years now, right, Paulo? Right. Like since arriving into Singapore, I understand that you have climbed up the career ladder very well. Like you started off as a HCA, and then you became a staff nurse, enrolled nurse, and then a staff nurse now. And in fact, what is so inspiring about your journey is that you are even being sponsored to do your advanced diploma now. So like, could you just share with us how did you achieve this success? Like since coming, did you ever imagine that one day you're going to be here?
Actually, since I started working in Singapore, it's my goal already to climb up because I know myself that I cannot be stagnant in this position like nursing aid because I know I'm a nurse. I need to climb up. So I'm quite grateful that I'm not saying that I'm already on the peak of my career, but I'm quite grateful that somehow I have this already. I'm in this position already. But to tell you honestly, to get this position, I mean for me to have like 14 years, right? It's really requires you resilience, patience, because sometimes it will take time before you get the next level. So I think that's it.
I think just to add on this is me saying that it's not easy journey for me to sometimes some people will think that 14 is too long. Some of my batchmate here in Singapore, they're already a center manager in nursing home, but they never change other um, institution. So for me, I've been in three institution already. So I keep changing because also I wanted to work in hospital. Yep. So I'm not saying that I'm already a manager. I'm not even yet a senior staff nurse. I'm telling you guys. I just went for advanced diploma in nursing, and yep, I managed to get a clinical instructor course. But to tell you, I'm not even. They haven't given me a senior staff nurse post. So I don't know when. Also, I will have this. So, but yes, life is like that. You cannot force everything lah. So this thing we will talk about in other content, okay?
After finding the Chi Men manifestation, people always ask me why I was
Get
so
the wait. Let's skip the this one.
It's interesting because when we bring nurses from Philippines and sometimes they do not meet the criteria of becoming an enrolled nurse or a staff nurse in Singapore, we sometimes bring them in and hire them as nursing aides, right? And they have degrees in their home countries, right? They completed their bachelor's in science. Like in your journey, how did it feel being downgraded from being a staff nurse in your home country when you were working as a trainee staff nurse, and then you had to come in as a nursing aide? Like, how did it feel to you personally?
I feel down at the time, to be honest, because I mean, like I'm a nurse in Philippines, and when I stopped working here, I'm a nursing aide, and to the point that what I'm doing, I'm mopping the floor, I'm doing other things also, like doing cleaning service also. So it's beyond what I've learned when I study. So I feel so down, but I mean, if I will think that way, I will not progress. So that's the reason why I aim to be promoted, I mean to be sponsored to become enrolled nurse, and after that to become a registered nurse. So at first it's really difficult. It's difficult to accept.
Yeah, actually, that time it's really those who like my batchmate they cannot accept. They feel so down also because that time if your experience is not accepted by the SNB, either they will give you nursing aid or EN post. So that's why the new batches now are quite lucky. They come here as RN immediately. So that time, either you really want to stay in Singapore and wait until when you will progress, or some people they cannot tolerate anymore. They just finish the first contract and go overseas immediately lah, because they cannot accept that they working as a nursing aide, but actually in our home country we're a registered nurse.
Right now, I keep telling those who are in my YouTube content, I will tell them like, if you are a registered nurse in the Philippines, I suggest you to come here as RN instead of EN or NA because it will take time. I mean, the promotion itself will take time. Sometimes you will get fast, sometimes you will get slow. So you don't know. There's an uncertainty about this.
Okay, so to sum up only, this one is before, so but I'm not sure now if how fast already from enrolled nurse to RN to get the promotion. And like example, if you really started from nursing aid, EN to SN, I don't know how fast is the you will get to that post already. So yeah, like what I said just now, I really encourage like either you come here as EN or registered nurse. Never start from the lower. I mean, if you have a credential as a registered nurse in your home country, just go first with EN, or if you can take RN, just take RN. Because the thing is, really depends lah of how fast your manager will promote you. But also got pros and cons lah about this. Some, and which is I've discussed in my other videos already. So yes, I think if you want to watch more, and to if this video like if like become you more curious, continue watching the video. You just visit the People360 website, the YouTube channel, and you can just watch the video. So I will slowly watch the this podcast, and my for my next content, definitely I will do a reaction video again lah. Okay, so I guess that's it for my content today. Continue watching my YouTube content and follow People360. And if you're curious about this podcast, finish the podcast. It's like 57 minutes. It is very helpful, especially for those international nurses who wanted to go in Singapore. Okay, I think that's it. Bye bye.